Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching for the first time, kindly hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the Missing Piece podcast. Now, today we're going to be talking about a lot. We're going to be talking about what I feel Ghana music is missing, Ghana music industry, and what I feel needs to be changed. Now, first on our list, I feel like the OGs, the top dogs, are not doing really well when it comes to putting the young artists on. Now I'm going to be making a lot of comparisons, so you see what I'm talking about. I'm going to leave Don Jazzy out of this because y'all gonna say he's a record label owner. Let me mention artists just like your top dogs. When I say the top dogs, I mean the likes of Shatawali, Stoneboy, King Sack. Those are the top dogs, to me. Now I'm going to use Olamide as an example. Fireboy is signed to Olamide. Ashake is signed to Olamide. Those dudes are out there flourishing, doing really, really good. The same Ashake came to Ghana, performed for 15 minutes and was paid a huge amount of money, and Ghanaians were not, happy about it. He's actually signed to Olamide. Zinoliski is signed to, Naira Marley. The likes of Miyoku is signed to Davido. They're all out there flourishing. Even if Buju is not signed to Burna Boy, we know Buju today because Burna Boy actually put him on. So I don't see those things, when it comes to, the top dogs in Ghana music industry. I'm not saying they are not signing artists, but, they can't, actually come out and beat their chest and say I have these three artists out there flourishing, doing really good or better than me because of me. I just don't see it at all. So I feel like they don't really do well in that aspect in terms of putting youngins on at all, and it's really, really bad. Now, next on our list we got Ghanaians. They actually kill their young artists and only seem to want to show more love when Nigeria is involved. And I'm gonna use CJ as an example. CJ, bigger man, Big Ivy's son. Now CJ has been rapping for years, but compare his views to Big Ivy's views. Why y'all don't show the same energy y'all show to Big Ivy, to his son, to her son rather, who is actually a rapper, who does rap for a living, like serious rap. Big Ivy is definitely going to drop a response to Mommy Dollar's diss. Let me see, probably next week. And y'all just try and compare the views she's gonna get and CJ actually dropped a song. Shout out to CJ. I actually reacted to his latest song and he actually followed me on Instagram. I reacted to that song. He dropped a song recently. That was after Big Ivy has dropped like two, I think, diss tracks for Mommy Dollars. Compare the views. Go on CJ's YouTube right now. Compare the views and see who has more views. So I don't know. Let's leave Big Ivy. Let's talk about Ghana Black Stars. When Ghana faced Nigeria not too long ago for, I think, World Cup playoff, see the energy Ghanaians were showing to Black Stars. But after that match, they started dissing Black Stars. So it's like, if y'all don't notice this, then I don't know. Y'all seem to, even Black Sheriff. At some point, when Black Sheriff dropped second sermon, Ghanaians were already saying, yo, one way, sounding the same, is yelling. But when Nigerians started claiming him, they started giving energy to Black Sheriff. If Nigerians did not start claiming Black Hole would have died just like a whole bunch of upcoming artists in Ghana. See what y'all are doing to Kweku Smoke. I get confused because of y'all have a lot of Kweku, but there's this Kweku that sounds like Kwesi. He dropped an EP or an album recently. Y'all were just trashing that EP, dissing him online. I'm like, yo, this young artist, a very young artist, just dropped a project, and instead of Ghanaians to show him love, they were dissing him. Ghanaians keep bullying Yao Tog until date. For only God knows why, because he went on VGME and said fuck all my haters. Is that enough reason for y'all to hate on a young artist like that up till today? Y'all see Nigerians doing this to their artists, and y'all want your artists to grow. So like I said, I'm saying all of this in all this is coming from a place of love. No one can come out here and tell me I don't like Ghanaians or something. I've dedicated my whole page, my whole career to promoting Ghana music. So no one can tell me shit. If I come out and speak like this, it's only coming from a place of love and because I want Ghana music to actually grow. So I don't really like it when y'all do that, honestly. Y'all try to bring your own artists down and wonder why they're not growing. Another thing they do is bully their artists into changing their sounds. Your artist will come out, it's gonna blow up, he's gonna drop one, two songs, then you guys will say one way. Then he will change his sound. If he's doing dancehall before, he will change to Afrobeat. And once he changes to Afrobeat, the same Ghanaians will neglect him. They will abandon him. Why? So you guys do these things and you guys don't even notice y'all be doing it. Y'all be killing your artists by yourselves and wonder why they're not growing. It's extremely wrong. Now, next on my list, Ghana needs to focus on high life. Rap is not Ghanaian culture. Rap is American culture. Dancehall is Jamaican culture. So who is doing the high life? Your culture. Nigeria is out there doing Afrobeat. Afrobeat is on top of the world right now. It's gonna take 100 years for any country. Even Americans can't compete with Nigeria right now. That's how far gone Nigeria is. Y'all don't even recognize or see this. Nigeria is nobody's mate right now musically. Even the great Beyonce, she adds Afrobeat to whatever album she's doing. Basically, Chris Brown featured Wizkid recently. Afrobeat. Coming every day, still featured Davido on that same album. Afrobeat. Any American artists right now, they always want to feature one Afrobeat artist to include Afro because Afrobeat is on top of the world right now. And y'all claim Afrobeat derived from or originated from high life. So why are Ghanaians sleeping on high life? Y'all should try and promote high life to actually match Afrobeat, which I believe is going to take like years because of the level Nigeria has reached right now. Because of you guys slept on your own genre. Dancehall is not your culture. Rap is not your culture. High life is your sound. And you know the worst thing? Wizkid will come to Ghana, take your sound, go out there and sing high life song. You guys would dance to that song. Kelvin Boy would actually go to the studio, sweat, make a song. The same Ghanaians to say Kelvin Boy is copying Wizkid. You guys don't even have sense. Look, I don't want to curse on you, but what's wrong with you guys? The same your own artist Kelvin Boy will make song. You say he's sounding like someone who is doing your genre. What belongs to you? So when I see these things on social media, it pisses me off. Honestly, I don't really like it. I'll be like, what's wrong with these people? Wizkid sang Maya Maya. Who has that song? That's a sample from VIP. VIP sang Maya. You guys danced to that song. When the Shay made Balance, I think she made one song. Balance. You guys were saying she copied Timaya because Sheldon actually made a video. I think saying why is Wendy copying Timaya Balance. So, but when Nigerian do it, you guys hype them. So I don't really know what's really going on with Ghanaians. It's like they don't want to move forward. They just want to keep going backwards, and it doesn't make no sense. Now, next on our list, we got we should stop for real. I don't know if it's a cause, a spiritual problem, but if me who is actually a Nigerian can see these things, I don't understand why Ghanaians can't. Next on our list, we got lack of major distribution. Artists always relying on their fans for distribution, which is wrong. By now, your top dogs at least should have, big deals with, big distribution companies. The likes of Blacko, got, I think, a distribution company. That's why you see him doing well in Nigeria. It's not just because of love. He signed a deal with a distribution company, I believe, and they're actually pushing a song. If Blacko and Stonebwoy drop a song today, bangers, like they both drop bangers today, I'm asking you, whose song do you think would do better right now? Blacko. Even if Stonebwoy has been in the game like for years, Blacko's song would do better right now. It's just how it is. because Blacko is actually, he actually has this distribution company pushing the songs. So I believe the top dogs. I think Jackie also has a distribution deal or something like that. Not sure about Jackie though. I think Touch It by Kiddy was distributed by Empire. So these things are things the top dogs should be doing. So next on our list is shows outside. I feel like if Ghana artists want to do shows outside, they should try and focus on their community, or the African market, or the African audience rather. Festivals isn't good for artists who is building, his audience. You know, Festival just like I was at the Chaliwote festival recently. Crowd were already there. An artist can just come out there right now and perform for 5 minutes and just tell the crowd move your hands, and they will do it. But those people are not really there for you. So shout out to R2B's and SAC. I like what they did recently. I think they did this festival, not festival, concert or so in the United States. I was a little bit disappointed with the numbers though, because I feel like if R2B's and King Sack are going to bring in the likes of, they brought in Jackie, Kwesi, Black Hole, they brought in basically the superstars. They should actually do more numbers, not 2K capacity. That 2K capacity, the likes of Kiddy, Kwame, Jackie, the new generation artists should be pulling, such numbers. But shout out to them, the respect to them. I believe next year will be better, but I was a little bit disappointed. So if they are going to do shows outside, they should try and focus. Even shout out to Wally. Wally did this, performed at this, I don't know, was it a festival? I think a festival in the United States where it was basically just Ghanaian community. Wally did really good with that. Wally is actually very smart when it comes to business. Wally is money minded, and I like him for that. He doesn't play, he doesn't joke with his money. If you don't pay him, it's not gonna go. If it's not going to benefit him, he's not gonna get involved. He respects himself. That's one thing I really love about Wally. He doesn't play. So shout out to Wally, shout out to R2Bs and King Sack. So if they're gonna do any show, try and don't focus on white audience. White audience don't give a f about you, bruv. Let it happen organically. It's just how it is. So even the likes of Jackie's, the likes of Black Sheriff. Black Sheriff has not been doing shows lately. I don't know what's going on. I feel like they should start doing shows and start with, even though it's 1K capacity. Next year it's gonna increase. It's just how it is, But they should just start and try and focus on the black audience more. The black community, the African community, Ghanaian community. The next thing I would like to talk about is radios and TV station. Now, one thing I really noticed about Ghana's TV stations, they play a lot of foreign music. There's a whole bunch of upcoming artists. Artists have been reacting to the Asaka Boys, the likes of Malcolm Nuna, Yao Tog. There's this dope Afrobeat artist from Ghana I've been reacting to. Herman Suede. That boy is dope. Artists like that. Instead of them to promote their songs on radios, TV, they like to play foreign music, Nigerian music, and I don't understand. I'm not saying you should. I'm in Nigeria, and of course, I love to see you promote my country music, but try and do more for your own upcoming artists than us. You will not go to Nigeria right now and see us playing a whole bunch of Ghana music on our TV station. What the f? It won't happen. We won't abandon our star, Boy Spice, Maven Records, the new artists they just signed. We won't neglect them and actually start playing you. Does it even make sense? It doesn't make sense. So why do Ghana like to engage with foreigners than their own artists? It's something that has never made any sense to me. I don't know why they do that, and I feel like they should actually stop that. For real, it makes zero sense. They should do more in terms of promoting, their own artists. And I think Ghana really need to do is have, a created playlist in Ghana. I feel like Ghana doesn't have, you know, enough playlists. Imagine if, Ghanaians come together and actually make, a very good playlist. A playlist of like the hottest songs, out there right now. It's something they really really need to do. And also I noticed that the music pundits, sometimes when the music pundits be talking, they don't really be making sense. They only speak on what they know. They don't want to learn, they don't want to explore. The music pundits in Ghana, they just like to focus more on comparing artists. Like they compare any new artist that comes out, they just want to compare with the OGs, which is wrong. For instance, they were comparing Wiley and Blacko recently. Those are the things they just do. They don't even make sense when it comes to talking about music. It's like they don't know music. They just want to talk nonsense for real. Comparison, beef. That's the only way you see them. But when it comes to like the betterment of Ghana music, nah, you don't even see them there. So the music pundit, I don't know whether they don't get sense, but they really need to, stop that BS they be doing. Now I'm trying to see what else I got on my list that I need to talk about. I think that should be all for now. So like I said, I feel like if Ghanaians can actually consider these things, especially the OGs putting the youngins on, and focus more on high life, honestly. Ghana need to, rap. Look, see, you can't go out there, and that's why Ghana is struggling for exposure. Which country do you expect now? Rap is not our culture. Rap is not our culture. It's just how it is. You can't rap. What do you want rap we Americans know year before? You can't use rap to impress Americans. You can't go out there and you want to. Burna Boy even said this recently. If you're gonna go out there and want to feature any artist out there, you got to give them something they've not seen before. You do go carry rap, go give Jay-Z. Which rap you do rap before? I don't know. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying, bruv. Honestly, you see the likes of Kelvin Boy. Kelvin Boy is a star. If Kelvin Boy was in Nigeria, Jesus Christ, Kelvin Boy would be up there with Rema, the Fireboy, because I don't see anything that those guys sing that Kelvin Boy can't sing, honestly. But as long as he's a Ghanaian, he would remain in that level like forever, unless a miracle happens, or unless he start associating himself with Nigerians. Jackie, look, just let's see the top artist in Nigeria now. Let me just give you guys this. The hottest. Let me not say top, because when you see top, the OGs are up there. The hottest: Jackie, Last Mid, Camido, what's this guy's name? Oh, Blacko. They're all affiliated with Nigeria in one way or the other. That's why they are popping. If you think this is a lie, then, or if you don't see what I'm trying to talk about, then something is definitely wrong with you for real. Last Meet, Blacko featured, not just Blacko is like in Nigeria now. Even Audiomack actually mistook him for Nigerian recently. They had to change, I think they had to change it to. They actually deleted that post and reposted. They made another post and actually corrected it to Ghanaians. That just shows how hard or where the views was coming from. Jackie made a song with Omale. Jackie is, actually fucking with a whole bunch of Nigerians right now. We fuck with Jackie heavy. Camido made this song, featured a whole bunch of, featured Miyaku, Daku. Nigerians actually fuck with that song. Last Mid Friday night went crazy in Nigeria. So in one way or the other, they actually affiliated with Nigeria. That's why they're doing well. If they just decide to stay in Ghana alone, they're just going to die. So something needs to be changed. Honestly, y'all got to actually look into yourselves for real. Like it's like a spell is casted on Ghana music for real. So I believe that's all. I'm even tired right now. But for real, I feel like Ghana music just needs basically these things I've mentioned right now. I'm gonna see some changes for real. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching for the first time. Love.